7 o'clock in the morning. I haven't slept a wink. I'm up because every day for the last 2.5 years, this is when I get up with my son. 6:30, 7 o'clock, right in that range. He's up, crawling all over his daddy. And I'm not with him this morning. I'm with him because his mother is so hate-filled towards his father that she would do something like this. Instead, I'm sleeping on a couch with the clothes that are on my back. Not allowed to speak to my children, not allowed to go get clothes, not allowed to step foot in the house that I've lived in for 8 years. I miss my kids, man. It's just wrong. It's wrong. Diaries. I think I'm gonna stick with this, and not to sling mud. You know, what does that do for me? What does that do for me to? I mean, obviously, if stones are cast, I'm prepared. But what does that do for someone to do something like that you will probably regret later? And but what is upsetting to me is a statement was just released that, in my opinion, implies that I put somebody, whether it be my children or another person, in harm's way of some sort. And that is just so mind-blowing to me to even make that suggestion. I am not the violent one, I assure you. And I don't want to have to prove that. I do not want that to go down that road. But, I'm prepared because I have to be, because I'm just dumbfounded. I can't believe a person would do this to me and not let me see my kids. Update, Truth Diaries. I think I'm going to stick with this, and not to sling mud. What does that do for me?
Snooki's clapback. My best friend has been going through a lot these past few months, and my heart breaks for her. She always tries to keep her situations off social media for the sake of her kids, but her voice needs to be heard too. She has tried everything in her power to keep things civil for the kids, and she's a damn good mother. She doesn't leave her kids for months at a time for work. She leaves filming to take care for her children that you don't see. Her character is being tarnished, and I'm here to show what's really going down. She wants nothing but for the kids to have their dad. Unfortunately, she was being taunted and baited, and this was the result. You're an amazing mother and person, and all of us who truly know you know this. There's more to the story than what's being told. Stop attacking her. She has been asking the cops to tell the judge to allow Roger to see the kids. Everything he has stated in those videos is false news. You shouldn't taunt her and film her on your phone trying to get a rise out of her to use it in court. There is many lawyers for this. I think she meant there are many lawyers for this. And more videos. Legally, I cannot post those, but will be used when necessary. You can have all of your opinions, but don't attack her for being the person he claims she is. Everything will unfold in due time.
Okay. Well, if you specifically ask the judge for that, then the judge may be willing to accommodate that, but you have to ask him about that. He's not a bad dad. I'm not going to say those things. And he says, if you ask the judge to give you sole parenting until that restraining order hearing in 3 to 7 days, the judge is going to give you that. Okay. I don't really want to do that. That's what, I don't want to do that to him. He should be allowed to see those. I just don't want to. Okay. Well, if you specifically ask the judge for that, then the judge may be willing to accommodate that, but you have to ask him about that. I don't. He's not a bad dad. I'm not going to say those things. And he says, if you ask the judge to give.
Jenny's PR team's clapback. While Jenny has refrained from making any public statements relating to her impending divorce, in light of recent events, we have decided to make an official statement. Certain events transpired last night which led Jenny to involve the authorities, as she felt it was in her best interest and the best interest of her children to do so. Any statement and social media posts depicting anything to the contrary are entirely false, misleading, and intentionally designed to cast Jenny in a negative light. She is proud to be a hardworking parent who provides for her children. While we have chosen not to comment further, we will note that a judge immediately ruled in Jenny's favor and issued a temporary order of protection last night. Please respect Jenny's decision for privacy in an effort to protect herself and her children during this time. Hey guys, it's the Bronx Bochinchera, and I am back today with some bochinche. So, my son Roger got kicked out the crib. JWoww is saying that, I guess, well, JWoww didn't say anything. Let me stop. Snooki is basically saying that she was taunted into being put into that situation where she felt like she had to call the police. So that her PR team did say that she felt that it was in the best interest for her and her children, and a judge did award the order of protection. So even though, honestly, to be honest, almost anybody can get an order of protection on anybody, that does not make the person a horrible person. I just want to put that out there. I'm just saying. I also don't want people to feel like I'm trying to shame Jenny in any way. If you feel like you need to get an order of protection, girl, you do that. The same way that Roger felt like he had to call the police, he did that. When you feel like you need to do something and take it to a legal matter, go ahead and do it. Not trying to shame anybody at all. This is very, very public news. I would urge you to not write underneath any of these people's, because these are real people. Real people. Remember that. Real lives, real children. I would urge you to not comment underneath any of their posts or anything like that. Just leave them be. There's no reason to taunt, to verbally abuse, or to attack somebody you do not know. This is just very, very, very public news, and I am just responding to it.